Oh, that's right. It takes a long time to load. There were flowers by the computer console there on the home screen, and I'm not sure if that was something that was there before. I don't remember it anyway. I just completed It Takes Two, the new Haze-like game from Joseph Fares, who did A Way Out. And now I don't know if I feel down about the whole thing, but this is going to be a fucking hell of a change of pace. Going from a magic book telling you to repay your marriage to a Polish child trying to find his family / dead fit mum, in an abandoned Nazi bunker. It's just a bit different, you know? It's just a wee bit different. There we go, that'll do it. All very comfortable, just absolutely fine. Even at the best of times, this would have been like the worst of what was going on down here. I'm sure. Okay, so I've just made my way into this abandoned hospital building. We saw the baby tanks. I assume that's what the official term is. Yeah. Yeah. We were at that. We were unimpressed by the Nazis, which will come as a shock to many. Chessboards, crosswords, and this. Tiling. Is there a black and white theme emerging? Is that what we're looking at here? Oh, it's scary as fuck. Get into the Bioshock elevator. Wait, we came up this way. Okay. Black and white. Big branch through this somehow otherwise unbroken window. Don't worry about it. Just don't think. Okay. I don't know if there's anything as well documented as man's complete and fucking total inhumanity to his fellow man. But the personal side of it, the personal cost it levies on people, is always compelling. Yep. This man's name is Dr. Fuchs. He, I assume, is a good guy. Name like that, gotta be. Something good? Grow better? Grow good?
I think this is the way out.
From the looks of it, the control room should be just beyond the dam.
Okay. Now tell me about this incredibly low quality image there. What's that got to do with anything? That looks like natal. So is this all natural? So is this like hydroponics? This is where they get all their oxygen from down here?
It's never easy, is it? You'll have to find a way around.
That looks cool as fuck. That's nice. I heard that Moondown is good. I might play that after this. Between this, between In the Rays of Light, between... What was that other one I played? Oh, Fat and Bachelor. Fat and Bachelor was great.
What is this place? Eva?
I would like something either more
I grew up.
obviously scary or more like...
Say that you grew up in the village in the mountains?
I did.
more lighthearted, and I
And
don't
you thought
think
this is it.
there's much out that's lighthearted that I wouldn't
Shimon, this
think is
insane.
incredibly
What
cringy.
is going on here?
I don't know.
Yeah, why is there this place underground? Is this an attempt by... What's that?
Are you sure this is the place?
The people down here to like reclaim their culture in the face of...
At least I think it is. I don't know what to believe anymore.
I feel like anymore is 2 words. What's Fatwas? Falcon and the Winter Soldier, got it. It's not, you're right. This is a story about a child trying to find his mother. Sacrifice is spelt wrong. I heard her say it. They're all spelt wrong. Why not old bread if we got something to give? Something she said. So, Polish community tried to establish itself in the salt caves after having bought to potential be breeding stock for Nazis.
This is where we used to gather. My father performed rituals at that altar.
This is fucking beautiful. Horrifying stories, but like the amount of work that's gone into creating these environments is amazing.
They were preparing a ritual for a successful journey.
So they left without you?
It looks like they didn't finish the ceremony.
Well, that would be hard considering that she is definitely an AI.
Then their journey won't be successful.
So, do you want me to finish the ceremony?
You know what?
You know what I like about this? It's not
2 things.
symmetrical.
An animal offering and a sacred item.
It would have been so easy, it being, you know, a game where you have perfect coordinates, to make that perfectly symmetrical. It's so much more human to have it slightly fucked up.
A sacred item. But what makes an item sacred?
It's an item that's been blessed.
I was going to say, it's been blessed.
Your father.
Exactly. I know just where to find one. Go to the living quarters. You'll find it there.
Considering that this game is incredibly
My
janky,
hairpin.
Your hairpin is a sacred item?
I'm impressed by how well it's holding
Out
together.
from a whole tree.
Like, apart from that time where the world refused to load, look at the colours, and like look at how well the environments have been designed. This is beautiful. This is, oh, don't look at the low quality route. Don't look at the low quality tree route. Okay. There are
So
apparently...
we're not going to finish the ritual after all?
Yeah, we are. What the fuck are you talking about?
If that's what you want.
I'm literally trying to find the living quarters, and she's getting on my tits about it. If they'd given you a sprint, like most games...
Since we're here, let's grab the animal offering.
Oh,
There,
gross.
bucket.
Oh, gross! Okay, thank God for that, actually. I thought that was a real baby. That would have been bad.
Are you sure this will work?
Don't worry, it's just about symbolism. Let's look for that sacred item. Go to
Sure.
the bedrooms, you'll find it there.
Okay, where is the bedrooms?
All the children grew up, and because of the radiation, no new ones were born. The youngest was Antek. When he turned 12, he became an adult. They
What does that
shaved
mean?
his head and put all the toys in one place for future children. Since we are here, let's grab the animal offering. There, in that bucket.
I got it. I got it. You remember when I was talking about how well this game hangs together? Despite clearly being like low budget, but made with, so it's made with obviously like pre-created assets from the Unreal Engine, but it hangs together quite well. Oh yeah, okay. Well, maybe it's not, because I can clearly see some Z fighting there between those two slates. Where the fuck are the bedrooms, though? Don't berate me about not being able to find the bedrooms unless you give me at least a hint. As the premise of a story, this is amazing. You're trying to find your mother. She's disappeared. She was originally raised in this vast underground bunker carved by Nazis out of a salt cave, right by Krakow.
What does the herping look like?
My father carved it in the shape of a bison. At least that's what he said it was. This is where I last saw it.
How wide was that person's nose? This actually looks pretty cozy.
I can't find it.
I guess we'll have to find something else instead.
How about the ring on the drawer?
Yes, that could work. You just have to bless it, but that's not going to be difficult. It looks like we have everything. We can go back to the altar now. I wonder what happened to that hairpin.
Is
Took it.
a blessing without
They
faith
knew how
a
important
blessing?
it was to me.
I'm sure it will turn up somewhere.
Because I don't believe, as far as I know, my character doesn't believe.
Now bless
He's
the
just doing this
guidance
because
and
he's
the
like
ritual will be complete.
going along with it.
How do I do that?
Just say a few words. Something profound. The gods like that.
God's plural, okay.
How about... No matter how dark the night, a new day's sun will rise.
From
Yeah, that works.
sun to
I
moon,
think we did it.
moon to sun, bring
Their
peaceful
journey should
rest to
be
the living dead.
successful now. Wherever they went. Thank you for doing this for me.
You are welcome, computer
Since
lady.
you grew up here, and the people from that recording moved here, did you recognize any of them?
I like how visually
That scientist? I don't remember
busy it
anything
is.
like that.
It's like it's
At least
really
I don't
nice.
think I do.
A lot of time and effort has gone into these environments. I'm super impressed by it. Even though it's just a walking sim,
I'm
you know,
glad that we finished
point A
the
to point B.
ritual. Their journey should be safe.
No other humans,
And maybe ours.
no other animation beyond yourself. Like it's the environmental detail alone makes it worth it. What am I walking on though? I'm just walking on the surface of the water. Remember, this is all within one huge salt cave, which got excavated by nukes. So either in this alternate history they didn't know what nukes would do to
And what's here?
Something isn't
fertility
right
and
about
stuff?
this place.
What do you mean?
or
I just don't remember being here.
they did and they thought it was going to be a temporary stopgap at best. Why would you hang up shards of glass? Is that a real... Look at these stalagmites. These are fucking great. Okay. I am so impressed by how colourful this area is compared to the earlier...
The tree.
It's the same as the one in your mom's drawings. That's Lucian, the man you're looking for. And there's the Monka. They look like
I think the
friends.
game has forgotten to load an object. Pretend it has.
He definitely got older.
He certainly fucking did. Look at that old bastard.
Oh, that is one cute baby.
That baby is one of the cutest babies I've certainly ever seen with my human eyes.
Jonas, your photo fits the empty space.
Goodness.
Doesn't make any sense. It would mean that the baby is you?
Why don't we put this item away? Because it's too... It's cutting me too close, you know? Not for any other reason. Also, I'm sure that won't foreshadow the end of the game in any way that I now no longer know about. Would you not like to sleep here, though? Like, that looks cozy as fuck. I don't think that was supposed to be invisible.
I can't imagine what you're going through learning that Lucian is your father.
Oh god, that's what I learned apparently.
And I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, just... Yeah, okay. It must be your father's... Oh, I mean, Lucian's study.
I'm not saying that my life is going to be a total waste unless I end up with a study like this. I'm not saying that.
My dear friends.
I'm not saying it.
Bracia i siostry. Yes, much better. Bracia i siostry. Recently, there have been many events that have left us at a loss for words. Things that lack any rational explanation. Recoveries from illness that seemed impossible. The appearance of farm animals that were thought to be extinct. I have long believed that someone has been watching over us. Still, I was afraid to share my thoughts. That
Is he talking about, like, disgusting,
fate
deformed animals at that point?
of Veles, the Slavic god of water and the underworld.
So he's created a cult down here.
Give me a moment, please. You know I get nervous before these things.
I'm sorry, just hurry up. It's getting cold.
Maybe? Okay. I'll leave this with you. When the time comes, it's the gods who will judge my actions. I have a higher purpose than devoting their whole... Wait. I know that one cannot have a higher purpose than devoting their whole life to saving their loved ones. Why was there a mix of one and there in there? Fucking cool study. I don't know if I'd have this as a ceiling. So, the Nazis had an internal revolt. The native Slavic people then took over the bunker. But the nukes held within the bunker. Look at this place. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Get the people who designed these environments to design games like
Can we talk about
Skyrim
what just
and their
happened?
tombs.
I don't think I want to. Let's just focus on our goal.
And so
The room should be close.
they were stuck in an artificial world,
You said you-
believing in the
As far
old
as
Slavic
I
gods of the
remember,
past, even as like
Where did they all go?
radiation and shit was killing them off.
Just before you got here.
I don't think you're telling the truth. So, you grew up here, underground.
Yeah, and as much as like an AI can grow up.
Sure I do. Before the bombs hit, I had a normal life on the surface.
Before the bombs hit? Wasn't that like 20 years ago? That doesn't make any sense.
A graveyard? Why did I miss that this is a graveyard? It looks like a ritual place. A ritual place in an old Nazi bunker. Nuke bunker. Everything about the idea of this game is heartbreaking and cool at the same time. I keep seeing that symbol. Okay. There not being a run is less annoying to me now. Well, that's just a bunch of swastikas. Oh, no, it's not. A lot of care has gone into this, making this feel like spiritual without it being too leaning into piety as its own, as an end in itself. I like it. Okay. I've been having problems with this microphone. Can I just check? People in... Fuck's sake. Okay. Can I just check for everybody in chat? Everybody in chat. All of you.
Is this the right path?
Can you hear me okay?
I don't know.
And the sound of the game? Just let me know in chat.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, accurate.
Much further.
Please, you need to help me.
I don't know how.
I'm going to be so irradiated by the end of this.
Eva,
Oh my god.
your name's on the grave. What's going on here?
I don't remember. I don't want to remember.
Fernando? That's his name. You're his daughter.
Stop it. I don't want to hear it.
Does that mean she's my sister?
But you wanted me to help you.
You can't help me. No one can. This place was built on lies and death. There's only pain here. I'm not going to suffer anymore. I'm shutting it down. It's over. You hear me? It's over.
Eva? Eva? If he's your father, then I will save you, sis.
Yeah.
Whether you want me to...
What an oddly casual way to do that. Oh, by the way, yeah, sis, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll go with it. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, that definitely looks artificial right there. Looks like either a runway or like a launch pad above those lights. So, I mean, the world, from what I've gathered, is ruined outside. Totally gone. I've been having, just this last like month and a half, I've been having a ton of fun with these walking sims. These like narrative driven, you basically do nothing beyond like run and do simple tasks, and I really like them. I never liked them before this. I always thought they were sort of like, not Drek, but like pretentious, like a lot of cases pretentious, like, oh look how arty we are for the sake of arty games. These have been very straightforward. I also need to do Gone Home, which apparently is like this. Okay. So my AI sister is mad at me. Why isn't the game called that? How can my AI sister possibly be this cute? So I'm on chapter 4, which they should probably have just called Darkest Hour. I know the rest of them are like the 5 stages of grief. And so the final one's going to be acceptance and all this, and this one's regret. But like, this one should just have been called Your Sister's Robert. Don't you fucking jump down there, that's miles. Ankle broken. Huh. Now I know what a TV dinner feels like. Bonk. Oh cool, back here. Great. Nope, different environment. Good. Good game, good game. I can't read that. Like, why I can't read that? Because it's in German rather than Polish? That can't be it. How do you convince your AI sister not to launch the rest of the nukes, thus dooming the entire world to sterility and death? I did the ritual. Is that not enough? Eva. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. I'm still not convinced that I'm human, to be honest.
So we'll be together. I made sure of that. But I can't shake the feeling that I'm forgetting something. Stop. The faithful need not be afraid. The faithful are protected. It's cause and effect. Cause and effect. As for the others,
I think
must hope for the best and prepare for
I think
the
I
worst.
like this.
If
Like
anything happens, just remember
narrative way of telling
monitor
stories.
their heart rates. There's no need for
It feels like a
drastic.
I don't know. Maybe I just want to play Bioshock again. That's what this reminds me of. Overwatch mode successful. Cool.
Welcome
Okay.
to our humble home. My heart rejoices to see us all together as sisters and brothers. You
So this guy
to proclaim your
was my
allegiance to
biological father. My mum ran away afterwards, like into the wilderness where she had me, and then
stood by your word. We who have been blessed by the gods will prove the power of our faith to the doubtful.
has anybody ever spoken like that and ended up being not just like a good guy, but vaguely moral at all? God post a security guard. I guess I'm gonna give me my mum. Alert, alert, shit. Switch to overview. Enabling audio detection.
You damn fools! Hey! Zostaw mnie! Zostaw mnie! Kurwa!
So this guy had his own like
Slightest idea!
harem down here.
The wrath of the gods!
Cool. Oh, I want to play Papers, Please. Huh. that me? So it's going well. Okay. Weird that they would have taken up so much of a primitive computer's runtime with, like, cool patterns on the back of shit. I know it's an alternate history. Hey, that's me mum. Isolated in buffer zone.
This is it for me, huh? Do what you want. I refuse to be part of your twisted little fantasy any longer.
So, Nazi underground colony. Nazis overthrown. Me dad. Lethal amounts of sedatives. The suspect gets locked down, obviously. View room map. Okay.
The unfaithful are no more.
So Lucian is me dad because he created like a cult around himself after the Nazis died. We escaped and then she came back. For why? To rescue my sister? But I thought she was my half-sister by him, so she had no technical relation to him. You know what? I don't know. I don't know.
What happened to her?
Is that her as in my sister, who's the AI now? And I guess the real question is, it's implied that that's in real time because I'm making decisions like lock down or release lethal dose. But are we just reliving bits? And can I climb this ladder? No, I cannot. Okay. I'll say this, I'm intrigued, but this might be one of the very, very few interactive narratives that I've ever played where I go like, you know what, this might have been better as a book. Or a movie film. Oh, back here, cool. Okay. So I can't get out that way. I've just got to go back the way I came. Boo! Boo, game! Is that a floating piece of rock? Okay. The fact that that is floating there makes me think that probably shouldn't go that way. What? Oh, this. Is that me sister? I know that's not a question to ask when looking at a big fucking giant machine. I feel like that might be my sister. Okay. Where the fuck do I go from here, though? No. This is as fast as I can go. There has to be something I'm missing in here, surely. I locked me mum down. Why is it so fucking dark? I'm missing something. I've got to be missing something. The problem is, when a game is janky like this, and it's got like weird, you can see that like weird triangle of white light in there, which presumably is Z fighting, is like parts of the geometry clipping into one another. It makes you wonder if the game is bugged and you're supposed to be able to find your way out and it hasn't done anything. And combined with not being able to run, which is very annoying, by the way. No, no. Ignore it. Ignore everything I was saying. The game is fine. Ignore only the bits that made me sound like an idiot. So, blueprints for nukes? That looks like a blueprint for a nuke. That looks like... I don't know. And that is like a hydraulic press or some shit. I've got no fucking idea. Yeah, pull this fucking lever in a nuclear facility. Let's do it. I'm assuming that my character has read about the Demon's Core, and that everybody has read about the Demon Core and how fucking horrifying that piece of fission material is. Oh, look at this fucking thing. Oh, if it's glowing blue, that's Cherenkov radiation. So it doesn't matter what my character does now, he is irradiated beyond salvation. That's it. He's done. He's got radiation sickness. So don't get too attached. I would say it's very good of nature to have given us a type of radiation that has a visual effect like that. Like, Cherenkov radiation glows blue. It looks cool. Therefore, have it in movies. It looks amazing. Look at these servers. Like, way ahead of their time. Like, super ahead of their time, actually. This is supposed to be, what, the 1950s? That's a brain. That's just a brain in a fucking jar. What am I to do with this information? Is that Eva? Is that me sis? He's just not going to remark. That is a living brain in a jar. And he's just like, yeah, whatever. Well, I think if I was alerted to the fact that I was a living brain in a jar, I would ask to be smashed to bits. Like, is that not what happened with God, what was Clara's first name in Doctor Who? Oswin Oswald? Oswin? The Nazi neurobiological research team sought to transfer information between the hippocampal neurons responsible for memory and spatial perception. Previously, 3 methods for achieving this were known. They discovered a 4th via the jumping of electrical impulses. The foundation of how they handled the communication between the 2 biocomponents. The two most durable hosts were connected between 1945 and 1947. Siblings. Oh, fuck. Am I a brain in a jar? Am I a robot who's convinced himself that he's not? Because if my sister is, and those siblings prove that that was like the best way to do it, then am I a robot?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eva. Happy birthday to you. I've got a present for you. This is your little brother. You'll never be alone again. We just have to give him some time.
You'll
He's big enough to
never
join you.
be alone again. Oh wait, no, I escaped.
You don't want him to.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just talking to our sweet little boy. I can't get enough of him.
He wanted me to
Okay.
join her. But where?
As a big computer brain, that's where. Preliminary research indicates that the rapid consumption of biocomponents is due to stress caused by constant stimulation from electrical impulses combined with the enormous amount of information being processed. This contributes to a lack of stress resistance and coping mechanisms. We should investigate the effect of introducing a more stressogenic rearing method. So, brains in jars can be computers, but they burn themselves out unless they have a sibling, like in Pacific Rim. This is all making perfect sense, by the way. This is based in real science. Brains in jars. Brains in jars. Shake your lobes. Shake your lobes. Science log. Lucian calendar. Okay. Yeah, that understands. That makes sense. For this reason and this reason alone, I've decided to conduct a physical procedure, injecting the bicomponent with a modified version of a drug cocktail the Nazis formulated to create an uber soldier. Right, even if I'm not watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier right now, I'm playing it. No such experiments have previously been carried out. The situation is dire. Okay. So this place needed a human brain system to run on?
Dominica?
I came to talk.
Oh, that's me mum.
Not right now.
I know we haven't seen eye to eye for a very long time.
Brain to brain.
But I wanted to put our differences aside and come here to extend my condolences.
Thank you. But I have to get back to work.
That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. People at the processing plant are worried. No one's seen you since the funeral.
I've been busy. As I said, I need to get back to work.
I understand that's how you operate, but this obsession, it's not healthy.
Wait. The plant isn't overloading the system, is it?
No, everything's working fine. People are calling it a miracle.
Good. Good.
I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child.
Dominica, I don't have time for it.
Time for what? Grieving the death of your daughter?
Put her brain into a computer.
Still do something.
She's gone, Lucia. You can't bring her back. There's not going to be a second miracle.
Just you wait and see.
Cool.
He faked her death?
He did. He most certainly did not. She was brain dead as fuck. Right. Ah, fuck. So he created this cult. In order to ensure the longevity of his people by... Wait. Am I breathing this gas in right now? Is that why my character did that? Like... Okay, I think that's it. Oh, so if I can't get in... What am I missing here? Turn a dial? Smash a brain? There's no obvious prompt. So... See, I thought it might be that, but apparently not. So where do I go now? Oh. I found it soon enough. Could have been worse. Thank fuck for that. Don't get in that. Are you kidding me? This looks like a combination of a morgue and like CT scanner plus launch tube. Ah, no, fine, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Acceptance. The final stage. Okay. This game is like a mini Bioshock. Look at the size of that fucking tree. Fucking kidding me? I'd worship that bastard. Why are there glowing red, like seriously red dots on either side of it? Okay. What? So I can't hop across that because the game doesn't believe in hops. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, that fucking thing. Clearly a tree, but also it looks mechanical up top. Look, that's a spring, and like... Was this Velas? Was this the objects of worship? Look, there's more red things appearing. Good game, good game. It's time. I wouldn't let that through. That's title case. If it's a headline, you probably want sentence case. Fate that brought us to this place. Fate that now leads us away. But it could be yours. I knew you'd come here. Ooh. He's talking to me. And he's talking about a choice. So maybe the game is binary. Like, save your sister, save the world. I'm not launching the nukes. So, sorry, biological dad. It ain't happening. Oh. Yeah, take me to the foot of Yggdrasil. I want to go to the foot of the Norse world tree. Is that why? Why wouldn't they be worshipping like a Norse god then? Considering that was like so central to that pantheon. Because this would give me pause, even, like, I'm an atheist, like, I don't, well, yeah, an atheist. I don't see any need for God, like, has no bearing on my morality, has no, like, there's certainly no such thing as a soul. Yeah, atheist, yeah.
Open the drawer for me, would you? I got upset when you found that. I shouldn't have.
It's okay, Mom.
I hope he forgives me
Who?
Hope who forgives you?
when he sees what a smart, brave young man you turned out to be.
Mom, what are you talking about? Forgive you for what?
Forgive me for taking you away from him.
Okay.
Mom,
So they're recasting this, like, cult leader as a decent guy? Or not?
Mom, it's not your fault. You did what you had to.
So there could have been, like, a creator deity that created the world and the universe, well, the universe, but it's no more likely than any purely physical cause. So yeah, atheist. Certainly no pre-existing human faith. Like, they're all bullshit. This looks amazing, by the way. Like, this looks phenomenal. If this was in a AAA game, like, if this was like the finale of Demon Souls, you'd go, good, good. They've nailed it. Hey, sis. Oh, shite. I'm supposed to be getting there. Is this
I bet
the...
this isn't how you imagined you'd find me.
Kind of is, actually. Why is your hair so white?
Everything came back to me when you found that grave. Like a flood. To think I was keeping the truth from myself for all that time. It's amazing what the human mind is capable of.
Eva, you're alive.
I am.
That's good.
At this point, I don't really know, Shimon. What I do know is that I was really upset when I told you to leave. Now I'm glad you didn't listen.
There are so many things I want to...
I'm tired, Shimon. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I think I'd like to go.
What do you mean?
I want you to unplug me.
Eva... Why?
Shimon, I don't even understand what I am anymore.
You're my sister.
I always wanted to have a sibling. I'm glad I can call you brother. Thank you for saying that. You know, I tried to forgive him for leaving me here, but I can't. Do you think that makes me a bad person? Tell me, what kind of father condemns his own daughter to oblivion?
I'm not sure what to say.
I mean, a dick. He faked your death to save me. To save you, rather. He wanted to
He
sacrifice me.
wanted
He
to
did.
sacrifice my life to save you. That's how much he loved you.
I'm glad he didn't. I'd rather have a brother in the end.
Yes!
Lucian lied about your death to save you.
And you think it was justified?
I
No!
think he loved you as a father more than anything else.
Shimon, that's really a lot to take in. I don't know what to do with it. How do you imagine my life here will look, huh? You think I'll be able to go outside, see the sunshine?
Well, I'll carry you
There's
for
a
most of
power
it.
outage and I'm all alone. Or if someone comes and tries to take this place and use it,
It's
think I'll be
unclear
strong
how,
enough to
like,
defend myself.
You're stronger than you think. Eva,
tied in she is.
tell me, what will happen to you if I agree?
Well, that depends on what you believe happens when someone dies. What do you think?
There's nothing there.
Nothing.
It's
There's nothing there.
total
There's
secession
nothing
of
there.
existence.
That means there's no pain either.
She's so
That's
fucking right.
comforting.
She's so fucking right.
I think you're ready.
Ready for
It's
what?
nothing.
To make the
That's not
decision.
good, it's not
I
bad.
want you to
It's
know
great.
that I'll accept your decision no matter what it is.
See, I feel like I mean, obviously, unplugging her is the correct answer. Unless it means trying to take her out of the system. But, like, I'm like a 12-year-old. There's no way I can care for her now. Dying isn't the worst thing compared to a lifetime of pain. I'm going to
I
unplug
will
her.
do it. Eva,
I'm here. Thank you, Shimon. It's a relief to know my fate is settled. But that leaves us with you. What are you going to do?
I want to leave this place. What do you think?
I think you're making the right choice. There's nothing good to be found here.
Yeah, there's
anymore.
nothing.
Let's
There's like
go find
no
before
reason to
God.
stay here.
So, what's your final
Go and find other
decision,
people.
Shimon?
I will go.
I'm getting the fuck out of this place.
Take care out there. I hope you find what you're looking for. Goodbye, brother.
Being trapped as she has been is honestly the worst thing I can imagine for somebody. For like the people with locked-in syndrome before they had a way to move around and communicate, just fucking kill me. Awful. Right. So I didn't do any of that beyond like that final button press. Ah, I'm outside. So the bunker is non-operational. Rejected my father's teachings. Sister's deed. Wow, that train has collapsed under its own weight. A fucking while has gone past. She's like... Letting her die is a mercy. And trying to find something outside... Like, there's no hope left in that bunker. There's old rituals, there's old beliefs. They're all the fucking same. Some are less maligned than the others. But actually leaving and trying to find a new community is easily the only good decision. I wonder how they tried to spin it if you decided to stay. Because that's just stagnation. There's nothing good there. Like, get the fuck out. Go. One person on their own isn't a civilization. They're just... It's like Luke in Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. Just perpetuating the old fucking ideas. That's why it was exciting to see in Last Jedi Yoda and Luke burning the texts and just being like, look, it's shite. I honestly didn't expect that we'd end up talking about Star Wars, but there you go. Overall, that game, it came to a head too quickly. Yeah? Came to a head too quickly. But in terms of like memorable visuals and like a nice, interesting alternate history, that's right up there. Story-wise, there's nothing to it. I knew she was an AI instantly, or like was bound to that computer system. I would be really... Okay, so I would be... Oh, here we go. Look at all this fucking art. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, a lot of that is just pulled straight from visual asset libraries. And you can sort of tell, but it looked amazing. Okay. That was Paradise Lost. I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine. I wish there'd been more consequence to things like doing the ritual, not doing the ritual. But yeah, good game.